Back again with the N16. In the last video we chucked the wheels on, did some weight reduction and did the air intake. Now we're going to move on to doing suspension and wheel flares and getting this thing going. Let's get into it. Well, the first one's on. Like it. Hey, legal. Awesome. Get the rest on. Well, they're on. Look at it. They're even legal. Oh boy. Move on to the suspension. And we've picked up some Maxpeedingrods, coilovers. $350 for a set. I don't know if you can really do much better than that, but we'll have a look at them. Here they are. Maxpeedingrods coilovers, adjustable dampener and height. So yeah, we'll whip the wheels off and we'll just get into it. Haven't done it before, but we'll just have a crack. So the wheels off. We just got to get to the strut bolts, get that one undone, and see if we can slide the new one in there. So the rears are out. Here's the original one. We're only going to set it an inch lower for the time being and then adjust it later on, and then we're just going to try and adjust the one that goes on the other side the same, so when we go to put it on we know what we're working with. But let's chuck one in, see what it looks like. So the first rear one's in. We've got the two bolts up there. You know, she's hooked up down there now. We'll chuck a wheel on, see how it sits. So that's on with the coilover. Obviously need to adjust it more because it's pretty much the same height as it was before, but they're on there, so we'll mess around with the adjustments and continue on. Whipped it back off and it was quite soft, so we've adjusted these up another centimetre to make it stiff, and we can't actually get any more height, like we can't make it any lower, like it's as low as it can set, so can't dump it on its ass, but at least it'll be legal. So we'll get it back on and do the other side. And that's how it's going to sit at the moment. It could be a little bit lower, but it's about an inch lower than what it was. We had to adjust the stiffness because it's nice and stiff now though. So just going to move on to the other side, won't film that one, then we'll go on to the front. So we've done both sides. They're both in there. And move on to the front. It's not much lower than it was before, but it's a fair bit stiffer. So on to the front. That's pretty high. So the second wheel's off. Looks like we're just going to have to get those two a clip. And then up under the bonnet there'll be some bolts for the strut. Let's get into it. It's all out. And yeah, we just got to do the measurement. See the difference between these two, which is a fair bit. So the front should come down. So we'll adjust them up, chuck them on, have a look. It's installed. Definitely going to be lower than the back, but we'll see if we have to redo it or reset the dampening and the spring rate. Let's chuck the wheel back on. I'm liking that fitment way better. The back came down another centimetre because the front came down. Much better. Awesome, we'll chuck on the second side and then we'll have a look at the whole car from all the way around. So there it is. It's not looking too bad. The front dropped about 2 inches and the back's dropped about 1. She's looking darty. So yeah, she's starting to come along now. Wheel flares, coilovers, air intake. We'll have to move on to exhaust next, and yeah, she'll be a little ripper. Starting to come along now. Till the next one, see you later.